So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that it's a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting, right? We got a couple of teams who love to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
And it's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses that rely so heavily on their running backs, anybody that loves old-school power football, I think we're in for a treat.
Ho-ho! Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. That's complete there to James. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Finding room to the 20. And strong running there as they're finally able to bring him down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The PAT, up and good. And the Commanders are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return coming from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And he gets this up close to the 40. Kenny Moore there to make the play. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here.
That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose. Down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. Into space at the 45. Terry McLaurin. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, Washington. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a give on the ground. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd down and 9.
Ready? Go!
They'll look to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Worthy.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's got a 1st down inside the 45. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 17-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Over the middle. He's got McLaurin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Daniels now going to look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now a loose football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. So after one, all even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Missed it. It's no good. And the score remains level.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. Still going inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point is good. And the Commanders will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drop. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a run going left. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but Not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. And more. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Back to the air one more time. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
That's another Cowboys.
Let's go.
It's first down, and they'll run. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. From a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you...
To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys go up by 7, 28-21. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. That one complete to Johnston. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
Let's go now.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun on 3rd down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. Now a signal, a timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 3.
He'll look to throw. That one, taken in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. He'll take it at the 12. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. So it's halftime here in Arlington with the Cowboys in front. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Palmer now to return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's 2nd best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Okay, ready?
Handoff here, up the middle. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Ready up!
Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll go with a run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Let's go now!
Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They'll go with him again. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Let's go.
It's now third and goal.
We'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on third and goal. They'll run. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up fourth and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up fourth and goal.
They'll try and run for it. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels. Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and net.
Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Deron Black.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here we go.
His drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on second and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. And with that last run, that moves him over 1,000 rushing yards on the year. A nice milestone in what has been an exceptional season on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And some good blocking, springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 2.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. A gain there of 11. First down, Cowboys. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. to him on first down. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.